Wow, looking good. All right, looks ready. I like it. Water tested and ready to go. Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Marathon Mondays with Mal. It is a busy Monday here at the Marathon Mothership on the production floor. I'm 1365, I think. Is that right? Is that right, Pierre? 1365. We are just kind of snooping around inside this double slide X3 here, kind of looking at what's going on. Was just checking out the shower features in there. They've done the water test, and now I believe they're ready for doing a little bit of, well, as you can hear, it sounds like they're cutting some tiles back there. Anyway, hope everyone had a good weekend. We're going to go, stay with us. We're going to go through a pre-owned coach that is for sale. Coach 1176, I believe it is. And John can get a good shot of the driver's side from right where we stand. There's a couple of reasons I want to show this coach, not only because it's for sale, but because it's got a really cool floor plan, and it is an H3 triple slide. Yeah, that's what I like. And also, if John pivots around, he can show you guys what's going on down there. A busy Monday morning on the production floor. Good morning, Vern.
Morning, Mel.
Quality control, doing what they do, being quality. Let's walk this way, John. You can see the back side of the coach. 1176, got those Corvette tail lights. A lot of people like that with the carbon fiber accents. I walked the building this morning. It is Halloween. Got a lot going on. For those of you who have kids or grandkids, it's going to be a busy night for a lot of you guys. But I know John and I have little ones, so Halloween is always a busy thing. My son is 7, and he loves so many aspects of Halloween. We went from having a little bit of decor in our house to an extravaganza of Halloween decor. So, yeah, 1176, you guys. This is a really cool triple slide, and that's why I wanted to show you. It just had photos. I think Abigail was down here doing photos on it. But I wanted to show you the bays before we go inside, because it's got some really cool barbecue setup in Bay 2 on the curbside. This, of course, is Bay 1 curbside. I like this. I want you to see this. The rocker button is got a really nice angled effect to it to push it out. Sometimes these buttons are hidden a little bit differently. This one is set up right here so that it can easily be found, and I'm a big fan of that, as you can see. Lots of organization in there. Automatic slide outs, power slide outs like this. A lot of owners love it because you can organize everything for your coach right inside there as you pull it out. All right, Bay 2 on the driver's side of 1176. Once again, it's got this nice interface here, and it's got a barbecue setup with storage on the other end. So a well thought out scenario for, see how it's got the barbecue here, cabinetry below. What does this do, John? Is this just like a cutting? That's just like a cabinet top for setting things in. And then, as you can see, it's got more storage behind there. So you could put a refrigerator in there, a cooler. Yeah, nothing's on the grill, John. Sorry.
So hungry.
I know, me too. What would you put on that grill, John?
Yeah, probably some brats.
Ooh, I like it. Okay. Well, Bay 3 on the driver's side is the generator. And then Bay 4, I wanted to show you this because it's got a really nice cabinet setup for the TV. Isn't that great? I'm not going to show you everything about this coach, because if you're interested in a triple slide 1176, you can reach out to me, malw@marathoncoach.com. As you can see, there's a slide out right here and not in the bedroom on this side. So there's 2 slides in the salon. We're going to go inside and check out this floor plan. If you got any questions, throw them at me. We got Abigail with us today, so we're going to head on inside. All right, all right. John's getting a good shot of the cockpit there. There's some unique features to this floor plan, and we don't really get to see a lot of the triple slide floor plans from time to time. So it's really cool to be able to come in here and take a look at it. I think as I stand here in the salon, Abigail's got a question for us. Abigail?
Hi.
What do you got for us?
Can I be heard?
You can be heard.
You think, no? We're getting a testing. Sorry. It's going to help me.
That's all right. I can hear you and I can repeat it. Go ahead.
Great. Someone specifically wanted to know about the grill. It says, do you have to bring in the slide out above the grill when using the grill? So.
Yeah, you specifically have to pull the slide out, they're talking about the power slide out in the bay.
Yeah.
Yes, I think that they need to pull that out at least a little bit to get into it, to grill it. Also, because there's a slide out on that room. If this slide out room is in, they don't need to, but yes, you would want to pull that out just from a standpoint of working it.
No, it's okay.
All right. Here we are in the salon. Of course, you got the jackknifing sofa and an L-shaped dinette over here. But look at this side, you guys. This is a really cool slide out on 1176. It's got the glassware, the Marathon glassware. Here's some glasses I haven't seen before. First of all, you know we've got the small glasses here, but look at these, right? These are ones we don't see very often. Very, very cool. All right, so the glassware is set up there, but also this is a really nice refrigerator that's set up in here. It almost, because it's got the double barn door effect, this is actually a KitchenAid, but it just has that feel of, well, it's a residential size refrigerator freezer at the bottom. So I like how it's inset on this floor plan. So there's a lot of room right where I am standing, right across from the dinette. And if you want to go over in that corner, and it'll kind of illustrate just how much room is in this salon / galley area, because that refrigerator is so far inset, and you can see how it is, even with the doors open. Isn't that cool? Split galley. Sink and countertop space and adequate countertop space over here on the curbside or the patio side. On the driver's side, you got your burner top, your convection microwave oven, and what do we got in here? Yeah, that's right, storage here, dishwasher down here, also known as the dish drawer. Lots and lots of storage in this coach. Let's see if we can snoop around a little bit more here, John. Yeah, I really, really like this floor plan. I haven't really seen it, you guys, with that inset refrigerator, so it really provides for a lot of room. Very cool. It's got a really nice, comfortable feel in this salon and galley. Really good for entertaining. Abigail, you got a question?
Yeah, I got a couple. I can scream it until we get the...
Yeah, no, I can hear you and I can repeat it. Go ahead.
Okay,
I'll
great.
repeat it.
Okay, so what are the advantages? Well, actually, let's start with this one because we're talking about the fridge. Can you open the fridge with both salon slides in?
Yes. When both of these slides are in, everything is still accessible. That's the way it's been engineered. So when this slide, as you can see, that drop floor drops and the slide out comes over, this whole room right here comes into here. This slide will come in too. Everything is still accessible. It wouldn't make sense to engineer or design the coach so that it wasn't. So yes, you can still access the refrigerator, all the cabinetry, everything when the slides are in on this floor plan. Very good question, Abigail, because that's something that a lot of people really are interested in, is what would this floor plan look like with both of these rooms pushed in? Well, Marathon engineers it so that it's usable to you with both slides in, because we understand that, I mean, this is the Prevost chassis. You're going to be traveling a lot, and you're not going to have your slides out.
There you go.
Okay.
Someone says show counter space to right of sink. I'm not sure exactly what they're speaking of.
So what they're speaking of is,
right here.
and I alluded to it, yeah. So you got a lot of space in here. John, if you want to show it, you know, and just for kind of point of reference, there's my cell phone sitting in there. It's a cellular. It's so weird to say cellular phone at this point. Everyone just says phone. You can see just how much area is over here. Nice backsplash here too that goes really well with the entire style of this coach. All right, so washer dryer right here in this. We don't necessarily need to show it, but it's those stacking Ascos from Sweden. Real standard in a Marathon or in a luxury coach. Stacking full-size Asco washer dryer. Into the midship, John, I'm going to let you kind of peruse the shower and the water closet. Excuse me. As you can remember about, there you go, John. And as you'll remember about Marathon coaches, they've got pocket doors that close off the scenarios. And when I mean close off the scenarios, I mean close off the galley to the hallway, the bedroom to the water closet shower area. Everything can be closed off with a pocket door. And that's important not only from a standpoint of privacy, but from a standpoint of when someone is in the bedroom and they want to go to bed, you can close it off and still use the bathroom or the water closet. There we go. All right. Into the bedroom of 1176.
We have a question about the bedroom.
Yeah, let's get to it.
It says, what are the advantages of not having a forced slide in the bedroom?
What are the advantages of this not being a quad?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's talk about that. A lot of people, there's a couple of different opinions. I'm getting a reminder here. What is it? All right. Here's the deal. There's a lot of opinions on why you wouldn't have another slide out here. Okay? Because there's a slide out that goes out on the driver's side, this whole bedroom that John is standing in and I'm standing in. This room is out, okay? Over on this side, there is no slide out. Why is this not a quad? Why is it a triple with no slide on the the curb side of the bedroom? A lot of people feel that they don't need it in the bedroom. Some people prefer 2 slides in the bedroom. But some people don't think they need it because they're not spending a lot of time in the bedroom. That's opinion number 1. Opinion number 2, get this. Wherever you are parking your coach, wherever you're experiencing and enjoying your Marathon, you might not need, or you might have a casita on this side. You might have a tree on this side, okay? So you might not have the ability, wherever you park your RV for a good portion of the time that you own it, you might not have the ability to put this slide out. So you only need a triple. You spend a lot of time in the salon, entertaining, relaxing, watching TV, what have you. That's why you need the 2 in the front and only the 1 in the back. These are all opinions. Just remember, these coaches are custom coaches, meaning what the owner wants is what the owner gets. And so this coach, 1176, was designed with a triple slide floor plan for accommodating certain people. All right, good question. Yeah. It's an interesting question because it can really be answered in several different ways.
We had 2 people agree that 3 slides instead of 4 is also less cost of weight. Lots of weight.
Yeah, you know, weight is a certain factor, you know, for a lot of people. You know, it does add a certain amount of weight. Also, a quad is a little bit more expensive from a financial standpoint than a triple. Not a lot, but take a look at this deck that runs the entire length of the bedroom. You've got an occasional sink. I call it an occasional sink because occasionally you need it. I just came up with that, Abigail. Send an email out to everybody. That's what we call the sink. Lots of storage. You've got a little bit of area here. So manifest destiny, right? Take control of it. Boom. You've got it there. 6 drawers there. Lots of storage below. It's just utilization of space, as we've talked about for many years on Marathon Mondays. That's what Marathon does so well, is utilization of space. Upgraded TV here in the, is this the aft? Someone else correct me. Hanger closet right here. It's almost a full-size closet. You have matching closets on the side of the bed. So on both sides of the bed, you've got these deep closets, which is nice. Plus, above the bed, good storage. Okay. Now, closet door. Already got the light on in there for you. You've got a hanger bar. It's a 3-foot full hanger bar. A little bit of storage over here on the driver's side, but on the curb side or the patio side, you've got all your audio visual, everything from your amplifiers to your Blu-ray player. Very cool. And you can close that off just with the push of a button. And I can turn that light off too. There you go. Very cool. All right, John, let's boogie to the front. Really nice hardwood floors in the bedroom and the salon. Hardwood floors in the bedroom and the salon. And as you can see right here, in the galley, through the water closet, middle of the coach, you've got this really nice tile that does well with 2 things. It does well with the countertops, and it matches well with the hardwood floors. So no carpet in here. There was probably carpet initially in this coach in the bedroom, but it's really a nice upgraded feature to have hardwood floors in the bedroom. All right. That's pretty much 1176. This is a really nice coach. It is for sale. Triple slide H3. If you're looking to get into a coach, this is a really good option for you. A lot of people prefer the H over the X. A lot of people prefer the X over the H. I could have said vice versa, but I fed it to you. Go ahead, Abigail. What do you got for me?
Someone just wanted to know if that was a king-size mattress or not.
It is, okay, it is a RV King because it's got a taper to it, you guys. So it's not, I'm going to give you dimensions over the phone, over the camera here. It's not just like this. It tapers slowly towards the bottom. It's the way they do RV mattresses. But yes, it's not, I don't believe it's a queen. I believe it's an RV King, which is smaller than your king that you're going to have in your residential home. So, good question. Good question. Crestron tablets throughout this coach. Doesn't have the iPad integration, but it's got really nice functioning small profile Crestron tablets, so that's good. Upgraded Samsungs in this coach. You've got 4 of them, 3 inside and 1 out in the bay. So just a really nice, comfortable coach. And for those of you who are looking to get into a marathon and are thinking, should I look for a triple? I think this video illustrates why a triple slide can be quite beneficial to you. It provides a lot of room, as you can see, in this area, in the salon, in the galley, where you do most of your living and entertaining. And in the bedroom, it's got adequate space. Lots of storage in this coach, Abigail. Yeah. I really like it. Good styling to this coach.
If you have like kids or a dog, like this is a really big salon area.
Yeah. Good point, Abigail. She brings up the point that if you've got kids, grandkids, or pets, this is really one of those coaches that provides for a lot of area, whether it be for just entertaining or hanging out. So, yeah, really cool. All right. Anything else we should show anybody this morning? Any other comments? Let's head out. Let's head outside. And I see the elephants in here. That's an Alan Christensen.
Actually, someone did say that. Someone said,
that?
I see the elephants. This must be an Alan coach.
Absolutely. From this vantage point, I can see the sales offices up there. I see my office. I see Pete Sutton. Pete Sutton's office is up there. I know we had a family up there literally this morning looking at their paint samples on their custom coach. Let's walk this way, John, before we get out of here.
Mal, what are you going to be for Halloween?
What am I going to be for Halloween is the question. Well, I'll tell you, I emceed a bingo event at my son's school, and I was a shark. And I had too many shark surfing dorsal fin jokes that I was throwing around on the mic. That was what I had for that event. And then I was also supposed to be Andy from Raggedy Ann and Andy. And the truth of it is, my wife was a very cute Raggedy Ann. And I was supposed to be Andy. You guys, I couldn't find it in the house. It's a brand new costume. We bought it. I was going to wear it. Couldn't find it. So once again, I was the shark. It's always good to have a backup costume. So I was the shark. I used to go as sensible office guy back in the day, but I was a shark this year. So hope everyone has a safe Halloween. If you're looking to get into a marathon, our inventory is constantly changing, obviously. We just showed you this one. MalW, M-A-L-W at marathoncoach.com. Email me. I'll give you my direct phone number, and we'll talk about it. Let's get you into a coach. I'm headed down to the desert. We've got a lot of events going on in November, December, and then, of course, you already know, January to March, April, down in the desert. Marathon has a massive commitment on the West Coast. There's events happening on the East Coast. Anyway, bottom line is lots of events going on. So if you're out and about, if you're going to be in an RV park, whether it be all the way from Mountain Falls on the East Coast to Indio, Motor Coach Country Club, Outdoor Resorts, or Desert Shores, there is a marathon crew somewhere near you. Holy smokes, that's a T-shirt. Somebody get Pete Sutton on the phone. Anyway, be yourself and do good things. We have another...
Someone wants to know, you probably don't know the mileage off the top of your head, but do you know the year?
You know, I don't even know the year. I'm gonna. Yeah, Abigail and I are gonna email you. I don't even know the year. I apologize on that one. Abigail's looking it up as we speak. Stay tuned. It'll be posted in a second. Anyway, I Wear My Sunglasses at Night is now playing in the background. What a classic song. Be yourself and do good things. I'm gonna get out of here. Take care of yourself and have a safe Halloween. Take care, everybody.